So, I'm still here, I'm still alive, still pushing away, struggling. I really kind of despise people or YouTubers or whatever who are they creating this video content that they have like specific hellos, how they address the viewer, like, oh hey, X, Y, and Z, Baltic Bladers or whatever. It's Baltic Bladers. yeah, skaters. Yeah. So yeah, talking about today I have a lot of things to get done. I will try and document a lot of that. It might consist of video content that is more than 1 day long, so we will see. What I need to do, I have around 25 of those knives, of these bushcraft knives, SFKs, pre-heated ground, which are pretty thick, and I need to do heat treatments. These are from ATCRB2. I find that I will try, because this is a high carbon steel, which is very tough. I will try and grind it very thinly, so the cutting geometry is spot on, because it's very tough. It has high edge stability, so we'll see how that performs. I guess it won't cut rope great, but I guess it will shave sticks like a madman. So, and I wanted to do heat treatment, 30 blades, 25. That's a lot. That's a lot. And my shop is very well insulated. And you know how they say, with great insulation comes little ventilation. So there is almost no ventilation in here. So I have both a duct fan and some ducting. I guess it's ducting, just pipe. And yeah, and I will try and rig up something where I do the oil quenching for these blades, so I won't suffocate. So welcome to the struggles of small business owners and makers. So we will see how this goes, but I guess we'll figure out the solution. This is the stuff that I got from the shop for the ventilation project. This is the ducting fan. It's not very powerful, it's like 30 watts, but it works very silently. And I think because the fumes are very localized, it will be pretty easy to suck them out of the shop using these very cheap ductings. My father told that it rips a lot and it's easy to crumple up, but it was very cheap, and it, like, the way you bend it, it stays the way. And this is to cover the hole to the shop. And this is what I am working with. This is a present from Africa, a very nice knife with a behemoth. So here is a pneumatic line. Compressed air is going outside the shop. Oh, it's getting very dark. And there is actually a pretty big hole. We clog them for the winter, so no heat escapes. But what I will do is I am going to use this thing. I will put it on the hole. I will also enlarge it because it's almost 200 millimeters in diameter, and the cover is for 100 millimeters. So it will be pretty great. It would be, I guess, a pretty tight seal, and I will cut a groove in the side for the hose to go, and I think that would be pretty good. I will remove the whatever this thing is called and do a L bracket to have the ducting fan, and then the pipe will go down here where I will have my quenching oil and my heat treatment oven. So when I pull out the knife, I stick it in the heat, and you have the ducting coming down, and the fumes go out, and I don't die. So yeah, that's the plan. We'll see how it goes. This is what we got. I added some of the best friend of the knife maker. One of the best friends of the knife maker. Some masking tape around the sides, so it's very, very nice and tight. And I don't get a lot of blowback when the smoke goes out. I will add more screws around here to have a pretty nice seal. I know that is not like the perfect hole, but this is the best that I can get. Otherwise, I need to move all of this assembly, yada yada yada. I think as a proof of concept, this will be fine. I know the tape is not pretty, but it will be functional, and the fan will hide it. And yeah, let's put on the fan. To show you what I wanted to build in a very simplistic matter, I have this piece of plywood. Hey, very lucky to have some plywood lying around. This will be the fan that will get mounted like this, and I will mount an L bracket on this side. So being this on top, I will add a electric switch on the bottom, so that will be pretty easy to switch on and off this, as this will be joined into the wiring for the lamps, so they are always on, so I need a switch. And I have a very fine and nice IPv whatever IP44 switch that is water resistant, and yeah, so I need a way to switch it on and off, and that will be permanently mounted near my ceiling. And when I have the need, I will add this doobly-doo to the end and just take away the fumes. Voila! It is finally done. So this is how the setup would look like. I would pull out the hot plates here, put them in the oil, and all the fumes would go into this. As you can see. And here it is working, and when I don't need it, I guess I will just remove this hood. It's pretty nice. It's pretty moldable, so it's pretty easy to put it on and put it off. So I guess it's not really disturbing or taking up the shop space. And if I need some additional ventilation or particle removal, I just can turn it on without the scoop. This will be hidden away, so I don't lose any space, and I get some extra health points, so I can live a little longer. So yeah, today was a very good, productive day. I got a few good hours in. I think I got here around 7, and now it's half till 11, so 4.5 hours of work done. So yeah, very excited that I started this video thing, vlogging thing, storytelling. I'm very happy that today I got 2 videos in. It's actually on the same day when I shot the very first one. It took like 1 or 2 takes. And this is the second one. I guess it will take a lot of figuring out of what shots to take and how to make it not so cumbersome. As you can tell and know that everything takes 2 or 3 times as long when you are filming, and if I have only 1 day and a little bit, 1 day and 4 hours, like 1.5 days, let's say, in a week, that would take a lot of time from me, especially if I want to go the route of going full time with this adventure of knife making. I need to put in the hours and I cannot stop in the very early stages of all of it. So yeah, but I will try and document as much as I can. I did some time lapses, as you saw. Hopefully they made the final cut. So. And yeah, pretty excited. I don't know what the future holds. If future Paulius is watching, I hope it's going well. I hope you are still making knives. So, as this brings so much more joy to me, making this wonderful physical object that is practical and is beautiful. So I'm very excited. So the next thing will be, and you can add a so and yeah counter to my videos, as I have a lot of verbal crutches, but I guess they will go away with time. But I will be heat treating these beauties. I spent so much time on this design, so many hours in CAD and prototyping. I got so many prototypes, and I'm very excited to make it happen. So the first batch of 3025 will, I have no idea when it will happen. It could take months, as you know that I have like 6 days of work in a month, so it's crazy. It's moves so slow, so I need to be efficient. And it's a part of being not a YouTuber and being a knife maker. Efficiency is very important. So the next step will be heat treating those, and then I will do final bevel grinding, cleaning up the flats and cleaning up the profile as they are laser cut. I need to remove the HAZ, the heat affected zone. And when they are fully ground, they will be going to Cerakote. They will be Cerakoted, and I have a few prototypes that are finished up but are a little bit banged up from testing. And this one is, I hope it focuses. Everybody has problems on YouTube with focus. This one has canvas green micarta, is smoke gray Cerakote, and has stainless screws that are also coated in Cerakote to make them beautiful. And when they return from Cerakote, I will be machining the handles, and these are one of the best feeling, ergonomically feeling handles in the hand that I have ever made. And yeah, the biggest thing that bothers me the most is actually creating the sheath, as the blade is as good as the sheath is. So if the sheath is terrible, you won't carry it and you won't use it. So what's the point of this knife then, if it stays at home and does not do any work? Yeah, so but with the sheath, it will be sometime later. Still need to figure out some stuff, especially how it should be fixed in the options. I want to have some molly options, maybe tech lock options, IVB soft belt loops, and of course belt carry, but I need to come up with some good strategy on how to make it beautiful. It does not only need to be functional, have a nice click-clack sound of a Kydex sheath, but also need to be beautiful and practical. So yeah, next up is heat treatment, but I don't know if I will film it because it's not very interesting to watch, you know. It's not like Forge and Fire, it's just a lot of smoke that stinks and not a lot of fire. If there is fire, it's not good. So yeah, maybe I will take you on the journey of grinding those blades, as it will take some time after the heat treatment. So yeah, till the next time, I have no idea when that will be. So, ta-ta!